Working Monday to Friday. God read the man in bogey. Working Monday to Friday. God read the man in bogey. Girls, I'm love popping, papa. Girls, I'm love clubbing, papa. Girls, I'm love chilling, papa. Girls, I'm love partying, papa. I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, I fit to work. I want you for my own pocket,
Yo, what up, this is your boy King Series, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I mix this song over here. So without wasting my time, I'm just going to solo the vocals, then take away all the effects from it, then I'll explain to you details whatever I did on this song over here. So let's listen to the raw vocals without any effect on it and without the beat. So what I'm actually having on it is the auto tune. Yes, and we have the C1 gate blocking those background noises. Yes, so let's listen to the lead alone without any effect, with the exception of these two plugin here.
Working Monday to Friday, God read the man in bogey. Working Monday to Friday, God read the man in bogey. Girls, I'm love popping, papa. Girls, I'm love clubbing, papa. Girls, I'm love chilling, papa. Girls, I'm love partying, papa. I'll go work. I won't spend my own money,
Okay, so when I had these vocals and the beat and everything, what I did first is, after putting the auto tune and everything on it, what I had to do is, there were too much differences in the dynamic range. What I mean is, if you look at the vocals here, the waveform, the difference were too much. So when you listen to it, was like it was jumping up and down. So I had to do manual compression here. Yes, that is me just trying to lower the volumes here, then make sure that everything sounds balanced. You get it? Yeah. So if you look at this one here, just look at the top here, you can see I've increased the volume to 2.00. But if you look at this one is 3.0, and this one is just on a normal with 0.00. So if you look at this one too, I've reduced it to minus 3.0. So I had to do normal compression, as in level the volume of the vocals here together. I did everything for the whole song, then make sure that it sounds okay with the beat. Nothing is coming up and down. Yeah, if you listen to the vocals and the beat, everything sounds, equal. Even not 100% equal, somehow like 90%. Yeah, so I had to do that. I didn't want to use the compressor to do all these kinds of work. Sometimes if you load the compressor too much, you lose the the taste or the dynamic range of the vocal. So I had to do it this way for me to feel okay on it. Yeah, that's the first thing I did. Yes, and after that I had to go ahead and start processing it. So this is how I did process it. So I'm going to take them one after the other. But if you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to support your boy, like, and also comment to this video. So this is what I actually do. This is how I did EQ the vocals here. So let's listen with and without the EQ.
I fit to work. I want you for my own pocket, I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, I fit to work. Friday, come follow baby. Party to guess Friday, come. Working Monday to Friday. God read the man in bogey. Working Monday to Friday. God read the man in bogey.
So the EQ is just normally taking away those bad frequencies and cutting some of the MIDI frequencies out. Yes, I didn't do too much of it. Yes. So the next thing is using the compressor to add some color and also shape the volume level of the vocals without losing its sound and its thickness. So, and this compressor also adds some thickness to it. So what I did here is I just have to put this frequency on flat mode, like nothing is actually happening there, so I can actually have a feel of the raw sound. So this is the settings for it. This 50.92, then we have a volume gain of 40.96. So with and without the compressor.
Girls, I'm love popping, papa. Girls, I'm love clubbing, papa. Girls, I'm love chilling, papa. Girls, I'm love partying, papa. I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, I fit to work. I want you for my own pocket, I'll go work.
Nice one. So you can hear that the volume level has actually come up a little bit, but it's not destroying the dynamic range because I've actually do my compression manual here. Then I'm not doing too much of the compression over there. Then the next thing is EQ. Yeah, this EQ here, our channel, it has a compressor and also has an EQ here. So we also have a gate here. So but what I'm using here is a compressor and the EQ. How to cut some of the low ends and make sure I'm getting a bright vocals here so that I can get a crisp vocals here. So I boosted the high ends a little bit and I'm trying to compress it over here. So you can see minus 20.0. Yes. And the attack is 6.30, release of 81.3. You get it. So this is the settings for it, and I boosted the volume level around 4.0. So with this our channel on it, this is how it sounds.
I won't spend my own money, I fit to work. I want day, God read the money buggy. Guess I'm love popping, papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, papa. Guess I'm love chilling, papa. Guess I'm love partying, papa. Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Guess I'm love popping, papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, papa.
You can hear how it sounds clear. I mean, it sounds bright with this EQ on it. So without it, it sounds really muddy. So we have to make sure it's bright so that it can actually cut through the mix with the beat. So the next thing is our de-esser to tame some of the sibilances, the sounds and everything. So you know the work of the de-esser, and there's the settings for it. So with this one, I'm not going to go too much into it. Then the next one is by the de-esser. If you actually do too much, you are going to get a dark sound. So let me demonstrate that for you to see.
Guess I'm love chilling, papa. Guess I'm love partying, papa. I'll go work. I won't spend my own money.
So if you do too much, you are getting very dark vocals here instead of making it sound bright and cut through the mix well. So the next thing is I added saturation over here. Let me just show you. This is the saturator that I use. I didn't put too much of it. Mixture of around 21.8. Then I blended. The blend level is 30.6. Then gain of 30.0. So with and without.
Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Guess I'm love popping, papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, papa. Guess I'm love chilling, papa. Guess I'm love partying, papa. I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Guess I'm love popping, papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, papa. Guess I'm love chill.
Very nice, sounding good. So the next thing is I added some compression and something, one or two things from virtual rack over here. Yes, from this plugin here. So we have our London here. So I'm actually putting an higher saturator on it around 4.0. I added some air from this plugin here. Then our this one I boosted the high ends. It's an EQ. I boosted the high ends a little bit because I still want bright vocals here. Yes, and I added a trimmer and reviver here. So I wanted the vocals to sound really thick, so I added some thickness using this plugin. And this one I trim it around plus 1.47 dB. Yeah, so this is what I actually did on this one. So with and without this one, let me just solo the vocal so that we can actually hear it properly. So with and without.
Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Working Monday to Friday, God read the money buggy. Guess I'm love popping, papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, papa. Guess I'm love chilling, papa. Guess I'm love partying, papa. I'll go work.
Already the vocals was not recorded properly. I didn't record it in my studio. They recorded it and sent it over to me. Yeah, yes. So you can actually hear those background noises. The room is not actually treated, I think. So all those background noises, but we are still trying to get a clean sound here. So you can actually hear that when I activate this plugin here, it makes the vocals thick and full. You get it? But when I deactivate it, it sounds already like just normal way. Yes, so this adding some thickness and brightness to the vocals here, and that's the reason why I did this. I added this virtual mix track over here. So without it, let's listen with the beat and without the beat, with the beat and without the plugin here. So let's go on.
I won't spend my own money, I feel to wait. I want you for my own pocket, I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, I feel to wait. I want you for my own pocket, Guess what you do, Thank God it's Friday, Count for.
So you can actually hear it. Then the next thing is I was having too much of the siblances, so I had to use the de-esser to, bring some of it down. So this is the settings for the de-esser. Alright, so for the reverb that I'm actually using is this guy over here. And this is the settings here. You can copy the settings if you want a pre-delay. Yes. So this is the reverb that I'm actually using, and I put a compressor on it just to make sure it's not too much. You get it? So this is the settings for the compressor under the reverb. Yeah, you can just copy it if you want to. Then I have my delay. This is the settings for the delay. Yeah, so you can also look at the settings here for the delay. Then if you just come to this guy, this the amount of reverb I'm adding, -15 and -17. So let's listen.
Working Monday to Friday, God read the man in bogey. Working Monday to Friday, God read the man in bogey. Guess I'm love popping, Papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, Papa. Guess. Working Monday to Friday, God read the man in bogey. Working Monday to Friday, God read the man in bogey. Guess I'm love popping, Papa. Guess I'm love clubbing, Papa. Guess I'm love chilling, Papa. Guess I'm love partying, Papa. I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, I feel to wait. I want you for my own pocket, I'll go work. I won't spend my own money, I feel to wait. I want you for my own pocket, Guess what you do, Thank God it's Friday.
Nice one. So maybe next time I will show you how I did mix the backing vocals and everything. So I hope you did learn one or two things to it. Just practice and you get there.